If you ride a skateboard off a ramp, you go far.
Momentum.
Watch. This is what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness.
But Jimmy, he did a flip. That's a big ramp.
That is huge. If my girlfriend or his wife is watching this, yes, you can date him.
No, see, I can do some of these things.
My girlfriend can date him. Oh.
Tony Hawk is the god of skateboarding. When I was growing up, I used to watch everything Tony Hawk put out.
That was cool.
This isn't a skateboard, Jimmy.
He's riding a bike down a mountain. Wait, no.
Is that why they call them mountain bikes?
And yo, he barely made it.
Oh, this is longboarding. This is what I do. I enjoy this so much, but I don't go this fast at all. Dude, he is
zooming. How does he stop?
They kick the board sideways. Yep. And do that. He has special gloves on so that way it doesn't scratch his hands up.
Wow.
It is really hard to do that though. Like if you're doing it that speed, I would just tumble over and just keep going.
That was
what? There's a guy hang gliding and he's biking. Wait, are they racing? Whoa!
Yo, why don't we do stuff like that?
Can I do the bike?
No. I'm biking, you're swooshing.
Oh.
As you can see here, there's like 50 stairs.
A normal person would walk down them. This guy
isn't normal.
That is insane. The fact that his board or his knees didn't shatter.
Could you imagine jumping off that normally?
I would die.
Does it hurt less if you do it on a skateboard?
It's all about the springiness of your knees, but my knees would just explode. What do you think he's about to do?
Fall.
I think he's gonna do a little grindy grind into a little ollie, and then he's gonna do like a flip out. Oh no, he's just gonna ride the whole thing down. That's really hard.
Wait, no way.
The look on his face looked like he didn't got that. Oh my gosh, Subaru got some good advertisement for that.
So did
Hoonigan.
Buy whatever that is.
That's cooler than I'll ever be.
So what happens if he doesn't make the jump and he lands a few feet short?
He hits the crab shack. Can I do this? Do you think since you're like Mr. Beast, they would let me ever do this? Make it happen, do it.
Yo, come on, why would you do this?
This is scarier than the climbing to the top of the tower video.
Why?
How do you do this?
So does this guy just build stuff in like his backyard?
Yeah, he's sponsored by Red Bull. Red Bull probably actually builds stuff in his backyard. Why don't you have this in your backyard?
'Cause I'm a nerd. Wait, skateboards might be extinct.
This just in, skateboards are now extinct.
Can we get those?
There's no way you can do this.
Wait, is that a normal? Yo.
They just traded wheels.
That's true friendship. Is he skateboarding a 2x4?
It's Plank from Ed, Edd n Eddy. Yo, that's good bike control.
Oh.
That's a baby.
Slightly older than a baby.
That's like a 3-year-old and she's destroying it. She's better than you.
Yeah, a lot of people are better than me. We are so close to 10 million subscribers. I want to hit 10 million by the end of the year. So if you're not already, hit that subscribe button. It'd look really cool and make me very happy. So please subscribe if you haven't already. Smack it.
I definitely can't do that.
But how do you know you can't do that?
One time I tried to go down the really tall ramp. And I was like, I got this. And then I went down and I was like, that's my board.
That explains the bump.
Yo, I like these blade montages.
No, wait. I don't know if we needed that B-roll shot.
He's like, I'm gonna look at this rail first and then I'm gonna conquer it.
Yeah. Oh, that looks like an anime.
They should make an anime about like something like this. That would be cool.
I bet you they have. Where does this lead?
How about right there?
Makes sense.
You have to have a lot of speed to clear that. Oh.
He's shirtless, which means he's good.
Yeah.
Told ya. That's a long board.
That's why it's called a longboard, Jimmy.
Makes sense. I approve.
They drop.
GoPro.
Novello. Yeah.
Olympics.
No, it's Audi.
You should sue the Olympics, Audi.
I think the Olympics have been around longer than cars.
Well, then the Olympics should sue Audi.
Ooh, on a penny board? That's hard.
Oh, wait. Is that actually made out of snow?
Mm-hmm.
How do they do that?
They just take the snow and they go, Yo, they built a castle. Are you more excited about the snow or his flips?
I was too busy looking at the snow to notice his flips.
Same. That castle was pretty cool.
It was. Now we got some NASCAR drivers.
These aren't NASCAR drivers. These are drift cars, bro. People got mad at us about the katanas. Did you see that?
No, what'd they say?
You called the first sword a katana and it was obviously not a katana.
Whoops.
He's gonna let go, watch. That's a sick flip. What happens if you hit like a stick though?
Yeah, what does happen? I mean, who cares? Look at this man.
Yeah, he's too cool. There's just one. Okay, that's just a.
Oh, dude, if he got on the boat, that would have been insane. I want to do that.
You want to break your toes?
That breaks your toes?
I mean, if you don't do it right, you probably can.
Chris is a party pooper.
Whoa, that guy's kayaking down sand, and those guys are flying down it. Nobody's doing what they're supposed to do. This is sand. That's so cool though. See, this is what we tried to do in the desert. I tried to slide down it, but I just got stuck. We should have brought a kayak. Have you ever seen Nitro Circus before?
Nope.
It's a whole like stunt show of them just doing awesome stunts. They had a guy in a wheelchair who could backflip his wheelchair. It was really cool.
Play it. This next guy decided surfboards aren't cool enough.
They're not. They don't have engines. You know what does have an engine?
What?
A jet ski.
Let's see him. Oh, wow.
Whoa!
He's high in the air.
Okay, this is something we could actually do, and I'm gonna do. If I die by this, whatever.
Wait, is that man-made?
That's man-made. Yo, I'm saying we could be doing stuff. We should just have this. Buy this. Editor, put how much this costs. Look, that's how we
Just
find
buy
it.
the beach, right?
If we make the editor figure out how much this costs for the video, then we'll know how to buy it.
Editor, just become a real estate agent. Oh, it's that same guy.
Hey, it's Nervous Guy.
It's the guy who almost hit Crab Shack.
Look, he knows what he's doing, obviously. He just looks very nervous while he's doing it. Understandably, though, he's probably going like 100 miles an hour right now. Oh, yep, I think I have powers. Every time I say something, it happens. And next, it will rain hot dogs.
Did you say I'll be a billionaire?
Jimmy will be a billionaire.
Gotta happen.
Well, uh-oh.
They did that on purpose. He clearly thought it said 250.
Yeah, this road doesn't look...
Yo, look at, play his face back.
He always looks so nervous.
Zoom in on him. You would think he doesn't want to be there.
He's just really good at it, but he hates it. But they're like, Dave, you're really good at jumping these.
Yeah.
He's got some air.
How fast is he going?
Doesn't matter, he's in the air still. Yeah, if he keeps going, he might figure out space travel. Like Elon Musk is gonna hire this guy.
Somehow this looks super easy, even though I know it's not.
No, you couldn't.
Yeah, no, I know I could never do this, but he makes it look easy.
I just can't even focus on anything other how beautifully these are chopped. Look at that, that's a perfect rectangular block. Did that man just defy gravity?
I don't think he's living on the same planet.
Probably Pluto or something. Notice how cold it is. Oh, that's a blob!
What if it accidentally flings them the wrong way?
I don't think physics allow that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
That's like really tall. I would never do that. The birds are like, whoa, what are you doing up here, man? Oh, this is a water park that's full of snow now.
That's cool.
That's the perfect place to do that. Oh my gosh, these guys are
It's like
genius.
that one map in Mario Kart.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Why was there just a random...
There was a civilization there, obviously, and that was like the top of it. It's like that Avatar: The Last Airbender episode where the library is buried and it just looks like a pillar. Yeah. There's obviously a giant structure under there.
Maybe he just put it there.
Why would they put a rail there? That would take so much effort.
In the desert?
Yeah, that's stupid.
I don't know why.
Obviously lost civilization.
Yeah, agreed.
Anyways, he did a flip. Red Bull just sponsors the craziest stuff. Somebody walks into Red Bull and they're like, hey, I have this completely normal stunt. And they're like, get out!
Hey, Red Bull, I know how to use a parachute while snowboarding off the volcano cliff into the lava, but then wheeling it up at the last second and doing another
I stopped listening at Volcano. Here's millions of dollars.
Thank you, Red Bull. Apparently it's that easy.
Yo, this looks like something out of a video game.
AC-130! Who? What? Mob Psycho. Yo, what?
Where did that truck come from? He's like, ah!
If you haven't already, punch that subscribe button. You're supposed to fall.
Oh.
Just fall.
Ah.
Goodbye.